What's in your box of goodies? Oh, well, you'll have to, we got some more stuff, and give you one sneak peek at it, and you can see right there, we have that. This is a new one we got at PC Chess Club by Chess Informant, the new chess handbook, the book for arbiters. And see if you find that at Joplin Chess Club. Yeah, see if you find that at our rival chess club, our rivals. See if our rivals have that. And they'll have like a bunch of different stuff in here, but they'll give you examples. They'll give you examples, and they'll say like, here is just some random one we went to. I think we got another one we marked. Yeah, like here, standard chess, the time control is 2 hours for each player for the entire game without increment. In the diagram position, white's flag fell. Let's do this one real quick, and then I'm out of here. White's flag fell in that diagram position, okay? White's flag fell. You can see it yourself. Okay. Black demands a win because white overstepped his thinking time, and white demands a draw because black can't mate him. Arbiter's action. The Article 6.9 states, except where one of Articles 5.1.1, 5.1.2, 5.2.1, 5.2.2, 5.2.3 applies if, you got that part? If a player does not complete the prescribed number of moves in the allotted time, the game is lost by that player. However, okay, calm down, hold on. However, the game is drawn if the position is such that the opponent cannot checkmate the player's king by any possible series of legal moves. Okay? Because of that, the question comes to whether black can mate by any sequence of legal moves. If white wouldn't have a pawn, it is clear that it would be a draw. In this situation, he can promote to a knight in b8 right there, and the mate is possible as in a previous example, like that. See? Ta-ta. Checkmate. Yep. So, because of that, white loses, i.e. the arbiter declares the result 0-1. At the same time, it's irrelevant that white in reality probably would never make the sequence of moves which leads to mate. It is important that such a sequence of moves exist. Yep, so going back to that first question, okay, it was 0-1. And they said the time control was 2 hours. Game in 120, right? G120 or G2, game in 2 hours. Game usually it's not, from what I know of them, it's usually not, you know, game in 2, it's game in 120. G with 120, they go by minutes, not 2 for 2 hours. So it'll say game in 120, 120 minutes, 2 hours. And it'll say, like, you know, either nothing or it'll have a 0 for the increment. In the diagram position, right there, white's flag fell, okay? Black demands the win because white lost on time. White demands a draw because black can't get the checkmate. Arbiter's action. White says, but no, he can't win because, you know, he didn't have a way to checkmate me. He couldn't get me because you can't checkmate with just a bishop. So they gave you an example here. They explained it, and we could go more in-depth another time. We don't have time right now. But this is an example of a really good, awesome, in my opinion, excellent book. This chess handbook, book for arbiters. Oh, man. Go on over to Chess Informant and check out the little piece that they have about it where they talk about it. And I think you can get an excerpt or something. You can get, like, download something to show you about it. But I think it's just awesome. It is just incredible. And this is what we cover at PC Chess Club. You don't see things like this at Joplin Chess Club. So you're going to have a better understanding at PC Chess Club of the FIDE right here. FIDE chess laws, and just understanding what it takes. See, FIDE lecture, International Arbiter. Some of you didn't know they had that title, did you? By our friends at Chess Informant, right? We have the rule book, USCF rule book, and then we have this one which breaks down the FIDE rule book. Okay, and some of you didn't know there's a FIDE rule book, did you? Huh? Yep, bet you didn't know that. Bet you didn't know that one. So you got a bunch of stuff here, and we go through the whole book. We have this book. You guys can stop in and look at it. You can see it covers a whole bunch of stuff. Example, standard chess time control is 90 minutes for 40 moves, 30 minutes until the end of the game. Black's flag fell in the diagram position. His flag fell right there. What would, if you went to Joplin Chess Club, how would Martin, as a tournament director, rule? Okay? They go to Martin and they say, I want to draw. No, I want the win. Time controls 90 minutes, 40 moves, plus 30 minutes until the end of the game. Black's flag fell in that position. Okay? During the reconstruction, the following was established. Black's flag fell on the 39th move. White's 32nd move was illegal. Explain the arbiter's action. And then they'll go through with the comment about it, and they'll say distinction should be made between the terms made move and completed move. In general, a move is made when a player separates his hand from the piece on its square of arrival. A made move is completed when the player presses the clock, or if he fails to do it, when he makes his next move. So a move could be made but not completed. The opposite, to be completed but not made, is impossible. So remember that. A move could be made but not completed. When the control move is concerned, it has to be completed, and the player's flag stands upright. In this case, Black overstepped the time, but during the game it was established an illegal move had been made. See, right here. Because of that, the game continues from White's 32nd move with application of the Article 4.3. The arbiter sets clock times in accordance with his best judgment. Oh, Martin at Joplin Chess Club, tournament director, he's not going to like that one. The arbiter sets the clock in accordance with his best judgment. Oh, man. White is penalized for an illegal move by increasing Black's time for 2 minutes. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. And you don't find things like this, like with the FIDE rules and everything that you'll find in this book, with all these explanations and the coaching and everything on how to be a great arbiter or a tournament director. You don't find that in the USCF rule book. No. Even in the new one, I'll show you. There we go. I'll show you. Well, this will be for another time. We'll do that one another time. But we've got them both here. So if you go to Joplin Chess Club, our rivals, and our rivals say, oh, they don't know what they're talking about. Here's one, the 5th edition. You can see we have that book, very much so. And then we have this one. Oh, don't let Martin see this. Oh, if Martin's watching this, oh, snap, Martin. Bet you didn't know I was preparing for the TD license and being both a tournament director and arbiter. Oh, yeah. Bet you didn't know that. Bet you didn't. No, that's what happens when you fail to heed the old adage, keep your friends close and keep your enemies closer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, failing to prepare is preparing to fail. Like here, see, TD tip, and they'll go through here, order a pairing some group. I think we had one marked here. Go to one of the pages we had marked. I'm sure those guys at the Rival Chess Club are probably curious. What pages does he have marked? We got one here, soliciting or using advice prohibited, unsolicited advice. What's another one we had? Oh yeah, this one here about the different time controls and this, whether it's regular, dual, quick, blitz, all of these. Got another one up here. We got the standard timer for non-sudden death and using standard timers. We use all digital timers though here. Yep. We use the Leap PQ9912, which I can show you guys. We have other clocks too, but we use mostly this one right here. So you can Google that if you want to know more about it, or see the video that we made on YouTube, which is about an hour long. We went somewhat into depth, not as much as we could, but we covered that for you guys to let everybody know about a great chess clock. If you're looking for a great chess clock, that's one of the greatest chess clocks out there, in my opinion. We think it is. This one here, minimum penalty for violation of 32C4. This is 32C4 based on prizes. Oh, that's about paying out money when you have a tournament and you got to do payouts. We had that marked. And partial guarantees when you only guarantee partial prize money, and a bunch more. We're done.